Hey everyone, it's Marina. I'm here to do a share with you. This is a journal that I made for my mom. She's going on a trip to Morocco. Woo! I'm really hoping she has a good time, but she asked me before she go if I would make her a journal, a Moroccan themed journal, and I did my best. That's all I can say. It took me days. Actually, you guys, I was having such a hard time with this journal. It was driving me nuts. The cover was the hardest part, and I swear I have the process video, so I'll probably show that either with this video or I'll post it afterwards. But actually doing this cover was a nightmare for me because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do and how I wanted it to look. So in the video you can just see me going through ideas and not liking any of them. So I was watching, I went through Pinterest and I was looking through a whole bunch of photos to try to come up with some inspiration of stuff that I could do in here or do for the cover. And their designs, the Moroccan designs, are so intricate and so detailed that it was hard for me to come up with something. I'm sure I could have done something flat, and I did have paper that was actually like Moroccan style paper, but I wanted to do something that stood out and just looked like it popped. So I don't know if I got that, but I did my best and I hope she likes it. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the cover with you. I've added two different hand-dyed seam bindings, and then I added some black sari silk ribbon, and I added 3 of them because I figured whatever's extra she can use to cut pieces off and tie them on or tie something to them. So I didn't add a lot of ephemera, but I do have a bag up here that I'm going to send her of just little bits and goodies of stuff that she can put in here if she wants to. But my goal for this journal was not to load it up with ephemera. I wanted to make it pretty, but also make it that she had space to add her own stuff. And this actually, I know it looks a little puffy, but that's just because the paper, so I'm hoping that tying it will flatten the paper out a little bit. Okay, so this is the cover, and I used stenciling for this, and I painted the background blue. It's this really pretty color blue that I really love, and it's by Liquitex, I think. It's really pretty, and it's called Brilliant Blue. Artist Loft. No, it's Artist Loft, and it's called Brilliant Blue. Okay, so this is some suede fabric, and I had to use fabric, which also complicated things for me because cutting fabric perfectly so that there's not ridges and it's straight. You think you got it straight, but you really don't. I don't know. I'm sure there's tools for these things. I just don't have them because I don't know. When I use fabric, I usually just wrap around the cover or I use it for the binding, and it's pretty simple. I don't know why I had such a hard time with this one. I just was not wanting to cooperate. So I reinforced the outside of the spine and the inside with Tyvek, so there will be no tearing of this spine. And I wanted to make it more durable for my mom because, she's going to be traveling and carrying it around. So I did put, sorry guys, it's really late for me. Gosh, I made a chunky charm for her. So this is one that I got off of the earrings that I found at the thrift store, and they were suns, and they're like this copper color. And so I embossed on them, and I used patinas, and I I used the vintage buffer on it, and then I don't remember what else I added on here, but there's a few different techniques I used for this just to get it away from this color right here. And I think it looks great. So there's some vintage charms on here. There's a heart here. I actually used buttons. These are buttons, but the designs were so pretty, and they kind of reminded me of Moroccan type designs, so I put the buttons on here at the top. And I made it close enough to the top to where all she's got to do is bend this little piece right here, and she can take this charm piece off if it's causing her trouble. So this one has bells on it, and this is a vintage charm too that I got from Sherry's pack. So is this one. I actually used a lot of vintage pieces for my mom's chunky charm. And here, I noticed they like the tassel according to Pinterest, a lot of Moroccan themes have tassels, so I put some bead caps around it. I used 2 for this part, and then I just dangled this on here. I put some Gilder's Paste Wax on this Tim Holtz key. And then there's a tree here. There's a leaf that I used also, the Panache Gilder's Wax on. There's a cross there, my mom's. I added the cross. My mom is kind of not like super religious, but she does her praying and all that. So I thought that'd be a nice little piece to add into there. I guess my way of wishing her safe travels and a fun time and safe journey and stuff. So she's been gone for quite some time, and I've actually seen this design in the Pinterest images, and I'm not sure what this is, and I really should look it up, but I think it's really cool, and so I put it on here. It's one of the charms. And there's a bird on the other side, and there's some more charms and beads and stuff. But that's their chunky charm. There's 3 signatures. Okay, so like I said, I stenciled on here. Then I glued down Butterby Scraps metal embellishments. I cut them in half. I wanted them to do something different. I had a different thing in mind, but I thought this was kind of cool. So I was also thinking about putting a book plate right here, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to leave it like, I guess, I don't know. But my mom likes red, so I decided to use red. I had lots of these little pieces, but I used red. I added some more little Marion Smith sparkly rhinestones on here. And I added some trim on both sides. So, inside, I'll just go inside, is the fabric. So I put that in here. And then I'll just go ahead and do a flip through. And these pages that I used are from various collections that I have. So I just I took them out of the paper collection. Some are from My Mind's Eye, some are from Pink Paisley, and I just measured them down, put them in here. So like I said, there's going to be lots of areas to write, pockets. I added some Moroccan images in here, but I really didn't want to take up too much space. I wanted her to do her own thing here. There's some Moroccan designs or patterns that she can color while she's on the plane or whatever. And obviously I have lots of paper clips here. I'm sure you guys know why I put a lot of paper clips there. My mom's going to be collecting stuff throughout her trip. She's going to be gone for a couple months, so I put paper clips in here so she can clip things in if she wants to. Pocket here. I rounded all the corners. Bag pocket. I love this. It's super pretty on computer. And the center of each signature is a envelope. She could just tuck stuff in. This flips out, and here is the other side of the baggie. She can put stuff in. Pocket here. Pocket here. And my mom loves crowns, so I put those in there for her. And a little envelope here, but this envelope is a tuck spot, and it opens up. She could put stuff in here, and then here, of course, is the pocket. Just some images I found and printed off. A baggie here. This one was gifted to me. I was actually really wanting to put that one in a journal. So here's another pocket. Glassine bag pocket. There's another envelope here. This is a door she actually sent to me on Messenger. She said she really loves this door, so I put it in there. I can't wait for her to walk through doors that look like that. I'm sure she's going to love it. And then here's an envelope that flips out. She can put stuff inside here. And then on the other page is a tuck spot. Side pocket. This flips out. Another pocket here. pocket, side tuck. Another envelope in the center of the signature. I figure for these places she can just put photos on them or whatever she wants to put on there. Another flip out pocket, and this one flips up, and that is the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie this off, and I'm going to show you guys some of the goodies that I'm going to send to her. Or sort of tie this off, I guess I'll maybe. I'm going to make this a little bit tight. And this is going out for her tomorrow. I actually took longer than I was supposed to. I've been doing that. I soap my kids, just lots of stuff with my kids going on, so I haven't really had time to do much. I'm tired a lot lately, just getting used to stuff, you know. So I'm sending her one of these bags, and this actually is kind of Moroccan themed tape, washi tape, so I just sent her a little roll. And here's some more washi tape. Now I'm sending her some little baggies so she can, you know, she gets some sand. I'm weird. I asked her, she said, what? She said, Marina, I'm going to Morocco. What do you want? She's like, what would you like me to get you? Sand. She's like, seriously, what can I get you? I was like, Mom, sand's good. Recipes. I would love some Moroccan recipes and some sand. So then I told her later she could just, if she wants to, she could get me some jewelry. I did the same thing with Lori. She went on a trip and asked me, Lori, just a girl from the Bay, went on a trip to Hawaii. She asked me if I want anything. I asked her for some Hawaiian sand. Guys, the sand came back when she sent it to me, and it smelled amazing. I'd never smelled ocean sand that smells like that. It was awesome. So I put it in a little jar with the shells and my mom's sand from California. My sister brought me some more, and I guess it's going to be a little collection thing I start, because maybe one of these times I'll actually go and get my own sand. But no, I love it. It's fun. So I have some different size baggies for her, and then there's a few glassine bags and a few more of these if she wants to use those. There's some extra paper for her. Just lots of stuff to write on. I sent a couple of die cuts, some cutouts, so she can just put those in there if she wants to. Writing areas, and then of course for my hand dyed and stamped tags. And I gave her 3 different sizes. This is from my paper. I have a huge paper stack, and I sent her some of these so she could take notes. My mom is a note taker. She will take the notes. So just some more fun, random stuff. And a couple envelopes that she can use. So I hope that's good. I'm pretty sure she'll have, she used to take notes on the weirdest things. Like, most of the time, she would take her notes on envelopes, like mail envelopes. We'd get junk mail or bill mail, and she would use those envelopes to write her notes on, and phone numbers. She was so unorganized, but she always knew where they were, so I guess it wasn't really that unorganized. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mom, I'm going to be sending this out to you. And hopefully, it'll be on its way by the time this video's up. So, I forgot to put this back in there. Alright guys, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.